We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Cardinals and their former rivals from the NL Central, the Houston Astros. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Number 31.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, number 31. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Goldschmidt over at second. Walker at first, 2 out in the inning. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A pause and the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Taken by Walker. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting second. The right
so
fielder,
striding in, Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Jones giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
1-0 the count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bader is in pursuit. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now, George Springer. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
One out and a runner on third. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping in, number 44. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In the air, down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Portillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Brantley. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Batting 8.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll.
Batting
Leadoff
done.
double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
The right fielder.
At the plate, Jacoby Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 31. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Popped up. Walker on the move. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gurriel.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. Oh no, he totally missed it. Gurriel blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Here comes the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base.
The first baseman.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action. It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Here's Neil Walker. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ozuna stands at first with 1 out. Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The relay, and he is in there.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball, so he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side, but well foul. Hit in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 2 down. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now.
Lorenzo.
Into the box, Lorenzo Portillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Second baseman, Chang-Ho Ju.
Striding in once again, Chang-Ho Ju. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Well, back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
Michael
high,
Brantley.
deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Ready.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a step off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. One out now in the Houston third, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Altuve takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that short.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's George Springer. Hard on the ground towards short. Riddle has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Portillo over to his left. And no one will get this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Altuve at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros able to tie. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Harrison Bader.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 31. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Ready on 0-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Reddick on the run. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Brantley going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now in the box, Neil Walker, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading up for the
And
Astros,
that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Walker. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10, Ulieski.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Jones sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Chirinos, the former Ranger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Correa at second. Chirinos on at first with 2 down. Again, another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Brad Peacock will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 41.
Stepping in, JT Riddle. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Lorenzo Portillo. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. This is foul right side. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in, Chang-Ho Ju, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And he popped him up. Reddick coming on, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Altuve is there, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half. In now, Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. That's popped up now towards short right field. Jew ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Altuve becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he's safe.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Aaron Sanchez will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 18, Aaron Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Harrison Bader.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacoby Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 31.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 31. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
A shot down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer.
Now batting,
he looks ready.
The first base.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa over to his left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cards add on. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alex.
Kevin McCarthy is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
For the Cardinals, number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jones makes the play. 1 away.
Now
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. In the air to straightaway right. Jones moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. McCarthy has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes it high in the air and deep to left center field. Bader ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a
The
shot
catcher,
like that
number
just
28.
feels different. It sounds
Number
different off
6.
the bat. See his
Reno.
arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Correa is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the
The left
strikeout
fielder,
there.
number
Needed to make
23.
one more pitch
Michael.
and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show.
Your attention,
7th
please.
inning upon us with the
Now
Cardinals
pitching
out
for
on
the
top, and
Astros.
it's time to check out the game
Number
summary to see
61.
how we got here. Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Leading off for St. Louis. The left
It's a
fielder,
high
number
fly
23.
ball headed for the left field
Marcell
corner. If it stays fair,
Ozuna.
it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
1 gone for the
Third base.
Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh
Walker.
area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Lined into right, a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
The
He's
batter,
looking
number
locked in.
11. Shortstop, JT Riddle.
Into the box now, JT Riddle pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once
batter,
again, Lorenzo
the catcher.
Portillo. He flew out in his
Lorenzo
last at bat.
Portillo.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Walker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance. 1 left
Your
for the
attention,
Cardinals.
please.
They're up
Pinch hitting
6-4.
for the Astros.
Aledmus Diaz is up
Number
off the
16.
bench as he'll be asked to get
Aledmus
something started in the home half
Diaz.
of the 7th.
Now
Dominic
pitching for
Leone
St.
is
Louis.
out from the bullpen here as
Number
he'll be making his
55.
5th appearance this spring
Dominic
training.
Leone.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Number
Ladies and
11
gentlemen,
will move
your
into the
attention,
on-deck
please.
circle now to try to get
Pinch hitting for
something
the
started
Astros.
here with 1 gone in the
Number
inning.
11.
Four runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Miles Straw will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded back up the middle. Jew fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Miles Straw will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Number 67 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Jake Marisnick is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right. Leading off the inning, Chang-Ho Ju, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Your attention, please. This change for the Astros. Now playing right field. Number 6, Jake Marisnick. This change for the Astros. Now playing
line towards center field.
Number 9.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
He's set, and the pitch to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, right fielder
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Number 52 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Astros, number 52.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit sharply on the ground, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit hard, but foul. The 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2 is a fastball that misses. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Riddle.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Brantley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Astros 4. Kyle Tucker will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tony Cingrani.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Tucker becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Fisher Asuncion stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Cingrani pauses. 1-0 on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The catcher, number 28. Robinson.
Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Riddle has it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 9-4. Fisher Asuncion is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play 3rd now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Correa has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 8.
Now at the plate, Chang-Ho Ju. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Strong is there. 2 gone.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Harrison Bader. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Brantley.
Matt Bowman will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Number 67.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Brantley aboard here at first with nobody out, and it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he is out on the tag.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, number 9. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Kyle Tucker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.